And now, to finish and finalize with our opening protocol, I would like to call upon outgoing National Chief Chief Bellegarde to address the AFN Assembly for a final time as National Chief.
No temtek no akumagnak, kenaskum tenual, kakiao owasak, uskayak, iskwewak napewak, okimawak, keteyak, kenaskum tenual, anamotain and smanto kenaskumutnan. Chiefs, the elders, the women, the youth, thank you so much. To the Creator, thank you so much for a beautiful day. Dear Chiefs of Canada, in December 2014 and in July of 2018, you elected me National Chief of the Assembly of First Nations, placing your trust in me. And as leaders, it's our responsibility to collectively set the path that leads to a brighter future for our children and grandchildren. It has been my greatest privilege to play a part in that with you all. And as National Chief, it's been my duty to uphold the Charter of the Assembly of First Nations and execute the mandates delegated by you, the Chiefs in Assembly. The Assembly of First Nations is the structure through which our people speak in one voice of all the pressing issues confronting First Nations. I have traveled to several territories, listening to the voices of our people at political meetings and community functions. The issues that captured my attention and all of my commitment were outlined in Closing the Gap 2015 document and the Honor and Promises 2018 document. It was my vision to collaborate with all the rights holders, achieve consensus, and facilitate resolution. For more than 40 years, I have been humbled to learn from many chiefs and elders who instilled in me a strong belief in our First Nations traditions and laws, and a commitment that they be passed on to our young people. I have always believed that we will prevail by coming together in cooperation, in partnership, in unity, and ceremony. And from there, developing processes that unite rather than divide. I have given you my experience, my energy, my strength, and my commitment to improving the lives of our people. Unwavering is my belief that the time has come for us to share in the wealth and riches of our own country, Canada, to provide our people with hope and a vision, and to see our inherent Aboriginal and treaty rights respected and implemented. To have served you and the people you represent as we continue to strengthen our nations together and regain our rightful place here in Canada and in the global community is and shall remain my greatest honor. Thank you all so much.
Un grand merci au chef national Bellegarde pour votre allocution d'ouverture et vos bons mots. Maintenant, chef et mandataire, pour la présentation spéciale en hommage au chef national Bellegarde, j'invite le gardien du savoir, Mike Mitchell, à s'adresser à vous. Elder Mike Mitchell, the floor is yours.
Before we start, Awego what's going to wara. Ejini just what dam sadaki. One aga ho. Oya sa maya dara ako. Ongi wanona sa maduga. Tokana ni wanaga agonine. Today, I've been asked to come here from Akwesasne and speak to the words of our ancestors, of many of our nations. First, to congratulate the National Chief for the outstanding work he has done for all of us in the past 6-7 years. And before we start, we have people waiting who are going to sing honor song that is part of our opening. So we'll listen to them first.
Yeah.
I've been asked to speak to the National Chief and reflect on his time with the Assembly of First Nations. I speak on behalf of the leaders across the country. I speak on behalf of the chiefs, the executive vice chiefs that work with them. And I also speak on behalf of the staff of the National Office of the Assembly of First Nations in Ottawa. I came on board at the same time in 2014-15. Shortly after Harper had left and a new regime came in on both sides. Many chiefs will remember there wasn't a whole lot of monies available. And that's where we started. A lot of determination. And I observed there it is, because he relied a lot on his culture, ceremony, and his language. They got us through a lot of meetings because it strengthened our spirit. And because of that, we made language a priority. We called the first meeting National Chiefs Committee on Languages. There was no money. There was no organization at the time, but we kept it up. And pretty soon, we started having meetings, and people in government came forward. A lot of deliberations, and then they saw that we were very serious of funding money to protect our indigenous languages in our communities. So we did the consultation along with them. We made sure that we're on top. I say this particular part because I was in with them and I saw with my own eyes the determination, the level of importance that National Chief Bellegarde put on our language. And also on the inside, I saw the many different types of ceremonies, of talkings that gave us the strength to carry out, to have the determination to continue, find a way to get things done. Well, we had that joyous moment when they gave royal assent and it became a law to protect our indigenous languages going into the future, to provide enough funds to re-educate, relearn our languages across the country in our communities. It may be a small thing to some, but I observed what was a very big thing for many of our people, followed by child welfare, leading a team, starting with the executive vice chiefs and the staff. That's just a small sample of being a team leader. a small sample of determination that things can get better, even when it looks like we don't have a chance to succeed. In working with the National Chief as Resident Elder, I saw some good things from the staff to the vice chiefs to the chiefs of this country, finding a way to work together, which is the only way that we're going to succeed. It was led by Perry Bellegarde. Today, we want to honor Perry for the outstanding work that he's done for First Nation leaders across the country. And with that, on behalf of the executive, the staff of Assembly of First Nation, many chiefs, we want to present you with an eagle feather that will help carry on your journey, because it doesn't stop here. This journey continues on. Thank you for outstanding work for Indigenous people of this country. Yamako.
Just maybe as we call for the video presentation, just to say a very big a big thank you to all the chiefs, leaders, and staff here, and friends and relatives. It's a big honor to have been gifted with an eagle feather. And together, everybody achieves more. Keep united, stay strong. Focus on your language ceremonies. We've always said our own languages, our own lands, our own laws, our own people, our own identifiable forms of government. The most important right we have is that right to self-determination. So we'll work together. We'll move beyond the residential school genocide. We'll move beyond that Indian Act, that colonization, and reconstitute ourselves as First Nations people, as nations. And it won't be just the federal government, provincial government. People will recognize there's also another jurisdiction and sovereignty here in Canada, and that's First Nations government. So let's keep our circles strong, making sure our ceremonies guide us each and every day based on truth and honesty, love, respect, courage, wisdom, humility. And
now we have a short presentation, a video presentation we want to share with you.
Hi, hi.